hot take, unpopular opinion. Don't discount the bad boys. I always liked the bad boys. I feel like most of us girls do. And for a long time, I thought, oh, I have to start dating the good guys, the nice guys. And I tried, but it just wasn't there. I ended up with a bad boy, and it's fun. It's passionate. I love it. But, and a big but, this bad boy, he still has to be a good man. He treats me amazing. He's so good to me, so good to our family. And while he's a bad boy to the rest of the world, he's a total softie with me and my son. I think I saw on TikTok it's the difference between like a golden retriever boyfriend and a German shepherd boyfriend, and that's just so accurate. Here's the key, ladies, with a bad boy or any guy, you gotta keep your standards up here.
これぞ我が最強
To normalize and to talk about times when it's hard. And I know that some of my single mothers might be able to understand this, or single parents in general, or maybe just anybody, honestly, in general. And it's just, I'm tired and I'm exhausted. And if you've been following my story for any amount of time, you know that I've struggled. And this past year has been struggles and struggles and struggles. And you get to a point where you're just tired of struggling. I do for everybody. I do for everybody else. And I just feel like I don't have anybody who does for me. I don't have anybody who watches my back. I don't have a lot of family. And I've had to fight my way through life. Fight and fight. And I'm just tired. I keep going. I do. I keep going and I keep pushing. And I get up and I do my workouts. I try to eat right. I take care of my son. I pay my bills. But there's just times where you're just sitting there and you're overwhelmed with everything. And you're just like, I can't take anymore. I can't do for anybody else. Like, when does it get to the point where you do for you? And there just doesn't seem like there's any time for me to ever do. I just wanted to bring awareness to mental health. We don't talk about it enough. And it's so important for us to talk about and acknowledge mental health problems right now. And hustle culture, not even by choice. Some people are hustlers by choice. I'm hustling to survive and take care of my family, to put food on the table and pay my bills. And it's exhausting. I'm tired. I'm just tired.
If nobody wants to date single moms, how we all got boyfriends? Somebody is lying on this app, because I will have my daughter in my arms and I will have somebody come ask me out. And I just be like, oh, well, like, I got a kid, right? And they're like, all right, cool. What kind of snacks you like? So somebody is lying. I need all the men that say that men don't want single moms to come forward, because y'all lying.
Hey, y'all. So look, I get this question all the time. So I figured I'd address it real quick. Why am I so hyper independent? Now, most women a lot of women, especially single moms, we get labeled as being hyper independent. And like, you can look up the TikTok trends and see where it's like, oh, because of past trauma, because of relationships and everything else. Yes, all of that plays a part. But let me tell you what my reasoning is, because I get this question way too much. First off, I am not in the business of wasting time nor energy. And if I have to waste time or energy to contact you, and every single time I do, it's always no or some excuse, you're wasting my time and my energy, baby. I don't beg. Period. Second off, if I have to go behind you because you showed up to help, but you half-assed it, I am wasting time and energy. I'm not here for it. So most of the time, with the exception of a few people, I don't ask for help.
If you want to date me, keep this in mind. I'm a single mom. My time is valuable. If you want me to take time away from my children to spend with you, make sure that time is worth it.
Let's talk dating as a single mom. I get this question all the time. Tips, advice, your experience. Are you seeing anyone? How's that going? And I would love to be able to give advice and tips on how that's going, but it's not going. Because as a single mom, our standards about fucking triple prior to. I already had high standards, and then now you bring my daughter into the thing, and like no one's good enough, right? On top of standards, time. As a single mom, we have little to no me time. So if I'm going to invest the small amount of me time I have into someone else and you fucking waste it, done. And on top of that not being shit, they don't fucking know how to communicate. My 2-year-old toddler has the capability to tell me what she does or does not want, does or does not like, and how she's feeling. But some way, grown-ass men are not able to use their big boy words to communicate. Weird. Moral of the story is I am not your girl if you want advice. I can tell you what not to do. I can tell you the men not to go for, but that's basically all I've learned over the last couple years. So hopefully you have better luck than I do.
Denzel Washington once said,
If you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay. Not everyone you trust will be loyal. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. You can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. Always speak how you feel, and never be sorry for being real. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing. You may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. Do good. It will come back to you in unexpected ways. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Remember that some things have to end for better things to begin.